What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer here, and we are back with a new game, Trails through Daybreak 2. Oh man, finally I get to jump into this. I my playthrough of the first game ran kind of way longer than what I wanted it to. I just had a lot of stuff going on. I ended up having like work injuries, like different things, just kept getting in the way. Hopefully this one will go a lot more smoother. Um, I do try to upload at least one video a day if I can. But it's just because I have crazy work schedule on my days off. I'll do sometimes. I'll record as much as I can. So I'm gonna try to make this one be better. Though I got some kind of different ways. I'm gonna try to change it up a little bit. Try to get these out faster, smoother. Um, so if you're new to my channel, I'm a big Trails fan. I love like the entire series, everything about it. Uh, I have a lot of characters. My overall favorite character in the entire series is Joshua. Joshua Bright now is his name, but I'm just and it's just because when I first got into Trails, it was through the Sky games, and I really admired his courage and his perseverance through all the stuff he went through. He went through a ton of shit as a child, and still persevered through everything. And all he wanted to do is to end up protecting his family. And I resonate with that. And but the whole entire series got me. I'm a writer, and I love stories, and I feel like this is one of the most well written RPGs I've ever played. Fun to play. Some games, some things in some of the games can be hit and miss for some people. Like in the first one of these, I felt like it just ran longer than it should have, because the way they did the last two chapters was a little weird, because they both kind of did the same exact thing, just in a different type of place. And I thought that was really strange, like why they just didn't do that the first time and then end the game and then move on to part two. But I digress. I'm sorry, but not to knock the game, and I still think it was. I think I gave it an 8 out of 10. I still think it was a good game. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I can add? If you're new to my channel, I play these games. I do. There's a lot of dialogue in these games, like tons of dialogue, and some of it's not all voice acted. And on some of those parts, I will speak the parts, and I do that for some people that are fans of my channel. And some have disabilities, different things like that. And I really want to try everybody to like these games just as much as I do, or want to watch my playthroughs, things like that. And it's just for that. I apologize if you think my voice is annoying or something like that. I apologize in advance. But I give that type of, and I do give a little commentary in between. But I try not to speak when they're speaking or they're voice acting. I let the voice acting come through and all that. But it's just a heads up that I will speak those lines. And it's just like I said, it's just for people that are fans of my channel that want to hear that, and helps them or whatever like that. So I hope you. I'm a very authentic guy. I'm not gonna come on here and like do some fake laughing, or everything you hear from me will be very genuine. I try to give very extensive walkthroughs. I do every quest in the game. I'm not a platinum the game type guy. I don't really care about platinum the game, but I will be thorough in these games and do everything that I can within the game. If I miss something or something like that, and I get to the end, it's like, oh, I didn't get it. I just, hey, que sera. Like, it's just chalk it. I just chalk it up to the, hey, I missed that. I'm human. But I have platinum a couple of these, and it's mostly because you were able to do everything within the game. It just needed a playthrough on hard, and I always do a second playthrough on most of them, most of the time off screen. Um, so there's like two or three of them I think got platinum, but I don't always seek the platinum games or nothing like that. But I will try to do everything in the game that I can, um, and I try to give advice on different things or stuff like that to let you know um, where you can go to get certain things, stuff like that. But I do try to. I'm very thorough in my exploration, and I cover every like corner, cranny, whatever like that, and try to get the most stuff I can get in a playthrough. So that's what you'll see with me. And I apologize if I know some of the, like the last game and this game, I don't think you can get everything in one playthrough. If I was hearing it right, I know in the first game you can't get everything in one playthrough. So you know, if I missed something, sorry. I'm not perfect, but I am going. I do every quest in the game. I try to do everything in one single playthrough to get it all on video, and I figure why waste anybody's time doing a playthrough of another playthrough on whatever mode of the same game and stuff like that. So I don't usually re-record um, a playthrough on that like that. So yeah, but sorry about the long introduction, but that's who I am. I love RPGs. I love action games. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, check out some of my other stuff. But I'm just love RPGs. We're gonna get right on into it though. Thank y'all for being here. I'll call close to I think 400 subscribers, so it's a blessing that anybody even wants to watch and play the games. I appreciate you all just stopping by, coming in, checking out the vids, leave some comments. I love talking about this series. You want to talk about this series? Hit me up. Like I'm cool with that. But try not to spoil things and stuff like that. That's all I ask. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button for your boy, and yeah, subscribe. And come back for some more. Let's get right on into it. I always start the games off on normal. If it feels easy, then I will switch to hard. I switched to hard on a couple of them. Some of them I felt were okay and challenging enough. But if it feels too easy, I will switch it to hard. Nightmare I usually reserve for after I've beaten it once, and I do my nightmare playthrough after when I do or when I go back and do the second playthrough. So we're gonna start off on normal, and we got some clear data we can bring over. Wonder what we get. Some droplets. And skill stone. What the hell are those? Okay, must be something new on here. Ooh, an amulet of law. Before diving into the main story, would you like a recap video? I will do the recap video just for people who haven't played the first one. I'll do it though.
Nestled away in the Old Town area of Edith, capital of the Calvard Republic, is a small, humble business. It was owned by Van Arkwright, a problem solver of sorts called a Spriggan. One day, a first-year student from Aramis Academy on Yes Claudel showed up at his door. She requested his help in finding antique ornaments called the Genesees, which she inherited from her great-grandfather. Utilizing his connections in normal society and the underworld, Van and Agnes found one of the Genesees, only to come under fire from a mafia group called Almada. Despite the seemingly hopeless situation, the Genesis resonated with Van's Zypha, a tactical ornament from which a little fairy named Mare appeared. With her assistance, Van clad himself in an armor made of shards and transformed into the Grindel. He turned the tables on the mafioso with its overwhelming strength. After that, Agnes agreed to work for Van part-time in exchange for his help in finding all 8 Genesees. The two of them traveled all across Calvert in search of them and made a number of new friends along the way. Fairy Al-Fayed, a Jaeger who was raised for a life on the battlefield as a Kruga warrior. Aaron Way, a prodigy and a reckless leader of a group of delinquents from Longport's Eastern Quarter. Reset Twinings, a service concierge dispatched from the Marduk Company to provide ARC ride solutions with impeccable support. Katra Salesian, a young engineer stationed at the Basel Institute of Science, where he participates in the development of cutting-edge technology. Judith Lanster, a famous actress in the world of film who leads a double life as the Phantom Thief Grimcat. And Bearguard Zeman, Van's former mentor, and a man who cast off his old name. Together, they braved countless ordeals and collected many of the Genesees. Though they were hounded at every turn by Almada, who were using the devices to sow confusion and chaos wherever they went. Eventually, Almada's leader, Gerard Dantes, detonated a nuclear weapon in a remote village and wiped it off the map. Multiple factions, now driven to bring about Almada's end, found themselves as pawns in a death game, where Van and his friends came out on top and ultimately defeated Almada's executives and cohorts. Then they put an end to Dantes, the source of all this evil. However, during a festival celebrating the Calvardian Revolution, one of Almada's leaders, Melchior, unleashed pandemonium on the capital, and in the process revived Dantes and the other executives and summoned countless demons into the city. Pandemonium brought Time and Edith to a standstill, but with the aid of their allies, Van and his crew were able to once again defeat Melchior and Dantes. Upon Dantes' demise, the diabolic core that he had absorbed into his body found its way back to Van, its original host. Van awakened as Vagrant's diaspora and disappeared, fleeing from his companions. Unwilling to lose their friend, the group chased after him into the boundary between Zemuria and the Beyond and confronted the demon that overtook him. Thanks to the urging of his friends, Van was able to regain himself and temporarily drive the Demon Lord out by flinging the core into the depths of the rift. With all of these incidents behind them and the end of the year fast approaching, everyone other than Agnes bid a brief farewell to Van as they each left Edith behind. But before they departed, they all promised that they'd see each other again in the near future.
I felt like that could have been done a little bit better. It seems so robotic, and I don't know. I feel like it could have been narrated by Van, like, spoken like in different fashion. They really made that look like it was like a old TV sitcom or something. That the way that the graphics looked on that was weird. But that was the recap. So we getting right on into it.
Gamma Squad, go!
Target confirmed. Moving to apprehend.
Our next prey.
Oh, hell.
Now, devour them all! Start corrode! The Grendel's online!
Whoa. So an evil Grendel, huh?
What the hell?
Okay, wow. Oh shit!
What in the world?
Ooh,
I knew I
wow.
sensed something down here, but I wasn't expecting to find bodies.
No good. I'm only getting a faint response now. Ugh, I really thought we had it this time. This
Yo,
place is gonna be locked up real tight after today.
how about
Talk
this?
about lame.
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy, and we do still...
Yo, I'm excited. This is Swim, and I think Nadia was her name, and they're all grown up,
owe him our thanks.
Oh yeah. Our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it?
or at least
if
close
we
to being grown
go,
up.
I'm totally helping myself to his secret stash of sweets.
If you want to play with fire, be my guest. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Yeah. Let's move, S.
Wow, I didn't think we'd just start off like those two rolling up in here. What the hell do they got to do with this story? Can definitely tell they've been working on these graphics.
I can't wait! Do you think his car is faster than Van's truck?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later this evening.
You better be. Things have been a little too weird around here lately. All right, have tons of fun out there, Yume.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon!
I love you, May. Is that Elaine?
Early yesterday morning, there was a small explosion near a municipal building in the capital. According to our report,
There
it
he
was
is,
the result of a
procrastinating
power
again.
outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity. In other news, a Grand Circuit exhibition race will be held today.
For real? It's too early for this shit.
Yep, I think that is Elaine.
Yes? Thought you weren't working today.
It's nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour. I have a job fit for a Spriggan, so you better start waking up already. Van.
How about that? Nice new outfit, though. Van Arkwright. Elaine Auclair.
So, wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear. Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
Oh, please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself.
She cannot.
So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
I love how they did it, and then they immediately go down like.
Well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, seems pretty alright.
Pretty all right.
Always good to wear something easy to move around in. What? What did I say?
Oh, nothing.
He still don't have this shit figured out.
So, what's going on with your sleep schedule? Was it thrown off kilter, or are you just becoming lazy? Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all.
The little particles in the air is crazy.
Though I am slowing my pace a little. At least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left.
2 months since the
I'm
first
surprised
game, huh?
they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of. On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary. A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
Not true. She comes every other week. And I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
Yeah, no. All right, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop. I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous Beauty's Blade no less, is asking for my help. I'm also curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true. What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
The victims are not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well. Evidently, they have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word.
Well, damn.
Due to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
Well, given the parties involved, I can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation at the moment. I figure the Guild and the CID want to close the books on this case ASAP.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed. They've surmised that this is the work of a serial killer.
Well, damn.
Unfortunately, they have yet to find any serious leads.
I'll admit, this case has been on my mind. But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable. However, the situation has changed.
Okay.
Target move it up.
Now, seize them all. Shard is online.
What the hell?
Shit, how the hell they get that footage? That's what I want to know.
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma Squad specifically, was wiped out last night. They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed by a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
Huh. I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but yeah, probably not. I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes, discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video. The many incidents caused by Almada last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mentioned the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster.
Oh, shit.
Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect lists of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Not good.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Squad. This is personal to them. The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days. But thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work.
Figure it out.
This ain't something I can take lying down, especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've gotta get on out there and clear my good name. Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side. I'm only here now because of them. And I've still gotta pay them back for all they've done for me.
Huh.
Guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4 SPG here. Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you. However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement. Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with a job.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way.
Well, she's going with him.
Moreover, I have a personal stake in this. After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge.
Oh.
Face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution. That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a bracer. If it's done through a 4 SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it?
This dude is tripping, bro.
Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have.
She has.
Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year. And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so. All right. The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me, Beauty's Blade.
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkride.
They start off giving you Elaine. I was clamoring for more of that girl in the last game. I'll take it. Chapter... Oh, this prologue. I keep forgetting all these things have a prologue.
I am officially in love with this caramelized apple. The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for. That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust are sending my taste buds into overdrive.
Oh, good lord.
It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice.
Yeah, Van sound like he need to get him some.
You're a master of your craft, Victor.
He is tripping. Victor had the same damn scowl all last game. It ain't changed a bit.
I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime. The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum. Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
The only person that Victor thinks is trash is Van. You know, he don't think nobody else is trash. Van is just the most, in his eyes anyway.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, man. So far, the voice acting was on point and kept going. Why does he always have to give me such a hard time? Only because he cares, I'm sure. So where's Yume and Paulette. I haven't seen them here today. Oh, they've gone to see a race. They got an invite from a certain hot-headed racer we all know and love. He's been inviting her out alive since the end of last year. I had to imagine the old grump's been worrying up a storm over that. But even if he's a bundle of nerves right now, it at least ain't showing in his cooking. Ah, yes, I've heard about their little situation. The road to reconciliation can be long and thorny, but I wish them luck all the same. I had only meant to have a light meal, but I think I got a little more than I bargained for. Now that we're full, perhaps we should set to work. Sounds good. The information on the case ain't gonna find itself. You wanted to hit up Riverside and the Grand Circuit, yeah? That's right. As far as we can tell, that's where the latest incidents have occurred. With your keen sense of smell, we might be able to uncover some leads that fell by the wayside. Let's hope my nose lives up to your expectations. I'll say we head to Riverside first since it's closer. Just give me a sec to get ready, and we can hop to it. Alright. So Van doesn't get a new outfit?
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general store. So let's... Wait, I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Alright.
Ever the sugar addict.
If you're looking for Paulette and Yume, they went out somewhere. I'm here by myself till the evening. That comet freak's been getting pretty bold lately. But even his pinky toe crosses the line. I'll dip him in oil and fry him like a croquette. God damn. Sounds like you've been waiting for the opportunity. Not that I don't get why. Oh, shut your trap. And get to work already, would you? Don't go causing any problems for Miss Elaine either. Yeah, I'm going. I'll stop by on my way home, Victor.
What's on the menu?
Yeah, alright. Products not seen. Previously seen in stores. I'll mark with new. Okay. Alright, we got a couple of things here. Couple of things. I'm trying to see everything we got in the menu. Ooh, prevent ailments. Oh, because I had the law alignment. Okay.
Take care out there.
Alright. Everything looks pretty much the same. Get this amulet of law on, and there's 2 of everything. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I'm going to use it all on Van anyway, so I don't really give a shit. This seems a little... Well, at least it does, now it does show you, what you're changing, so that's cool. Okay. Oh, she starts off with Nagi. Van's Mishi suit? The fuck? Okay, Shizuna's outfit. I remember that. And I got a couple of free sets. So the costume sets and stuff I've seen on here, I'm gonna wait on that shit. That shit is hella expensive. And so I was like, bruh, I mean, they do sales on that stuff all the time. I'm gonna try to see if I can wait for a sale to hit before I get it. Cause I think for the whole like entire thing is like $79, and that shit costs more than the game. Like I got the standard edition of the game, But I was like, damn, next time I just need to get the damn deluxe edition. But they didn't do a deluxe physical. They did it only they did it only with the digital. And I'm like, shit, I don't know what the hell I was
Shifting
thinking.
to maintenance mode.
Let's see here. Okay. So they did change. They changed this up a little bit.
Modifying your orbment, are you? New shard skill added.
Maybe I should put it on her.
Let me handle this.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Now her evasion is already
Shard
at.
skills updated.
Mystical start, phantom start. Treasure hunter. They definitely done this a little different. Yeah, we're gonna go with powerful start there. Yeah.
New shard skill added.
Defense there. So I guess we'll start with.
New shard skill added.
Let me handle this.
Starting this shit off is matter of fact, let me see something. Guarded. Gifted start. Treasure hunter. Well, she's the only one with us right now. So she starts off with Mirage. Okay. Mirage and Storm.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
So we'll move Gale
New
Boost.
shard skill added. New shard skill added.
It actually seems like it fits more with his first thing.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Okay.
Let me handle this.
Okay.
New skill unearthed.
No. Is that
That's a single
a
element
Mirage
slot.
one? Yep.
New skill
It is.
unearthed.
Okay. Let's see here. Swordbreaker.
Skill set updated.
We definitely need to get another defense quartz.
Skill set updated.
That there.
me handle this. Skill set updated.
And not enough damn spots, I tell you that. I guess she'll.
Let me handle this.
Yeah, I'll be using her more for magic in the beginning anyway, so.
Shifting to me.
Let me handle this.
Speed's 25, she's 21. I'll open some other slots soon enough. But I think that this will suffice at the moment.
Shifting to me.
Let me handle this.
Should I go for the HP or should I go for... I don't even depend on those things, so...
Are you?
Let me handle this.
Modifying your ornament, are you? New shard skill added.
No, I'm gonna move that here. Well, shit.
New shard skill added.
It doesn't matter at the moment.
Shard skills updated.
Alright. Yeah, I really don't depend on those HPs. I really don't. It just gets the hit points higher, but I mean, nothing too crazy. Alright. So we're going to be doing our rounds like we normally do, starting off. Hey again, got any copies of the Trail Times? Oh, and you selling any new candy lately? What? All you ever ask for is candy, candy, candy. I run a tobacco shop, you nincompoop. Fine, fine. Guess I'll take a candy cigarette then. Wait, or maybe I should get a churro. What did I just say? When will you learn? Hey, are you his client? Get him to do his job, would you? Yes, I intend to. I think I've seen her around before. She's awfully active for her age, isn't she?
You sure are an odd group.
I ain't gonna even say nothing. This lady ass.
Stop by again.
She always seemed irritated. I guess. As a matter of fact, let's check out the... Did he get a new suit? Oh, shit. Shit. I'm sorry. That was some funny shit right there. Oh, he got the whole suit with the Mishi head. That's funny as hell. Oh, that's hilarious. Did she get something? No. Eventually we'll get there.
You're working hard as always.
Well, if it isn't Van, you off to work? And with such a beauty as well. Wait, haven't I seen you around somewhere? It's possible. But I'm really just one of his clients. Please don't mind me. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Van may be young, but he's always been a hard worker. I'm sure he'll have your problem right as rain in no time. Oh? Is that right, Mr. Arkwright? Yeah. Let's just get moving, okay? They seem awfully familiar with one another. Was I misunderstanding something?
Looking is always
You're
free,
misunderstanding everything. Let me get the cider from her. Hold off. I'm gonna hold off on this. Usually when you kill these creatures, you get stuff, so...
Come see us again sometime.
we'll see how it all goes. Oh, look at that. Just see it on the map. It tracks where you came from and how to get back. Yeah. There's a flyer posted with information on how to apply for tenancy. They put that there for a reason. I wonder if this is some type of place where Elaine's gonna, you know, she gonna get a spot. I'm sorry about that. Wait. I didn't even hear what she said. Something about Raymond. Raymond used to live in that share house across the way with a few of his friends. But unfortunately, they decided to go their separate ways a few months ago. Oh, wow. Their absence has kind of made things a little more lonely than usual, honestly. But I won't let that get me down. I still got a shop to run after all. So we tried to help him out on that case, but they eventually ended up just going separate ways anyway.
What would you like?
That is stinky.
Please stop by again sometime.
Let's see what we got.
Shit. We don't have enough money to buy all this stuff, so we'll get what we can. We already running low. That connects to her place. That's Gen's store. What's up here again?
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Oh no, that's just the back way. We got the cathedral.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
Doesn't?
I got the hint. We can make a quick stop. You won't be any help if you're still half asleep.
Fine then. I'm gonna take a dip.
All right. Welcome. Oh, what's this? Don't tell me. Nice job, Van. You two take as much time as you need. All right. What the hell are you getting at? We're just passing by before work, all right? Of course. I totally understand. Nothing like a good wash before getting down to business, huh? This girl's too damn little to be saying shit like that. I hate to put any more on your plate, Elaine, but I really appreciate you keeping good old Van here from making too much mischief. Leave it to me. Have a little faith in me, would you? Aw, come on. You know I'm just teasing. Anyway, I'm sure you guys must have some jobs to get to. But since you're here and all, why not enjoy a soak? Our baths are refreshing as ever. You know. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Alright. Yeah. Got the achievement section. Okay, alright.
Welcome to Laguna.
200 mirror.
This is perfect.
Breathe in the steam. She knows she wanted to come too.
A breather was just what I needed.
What, just looking at the ceiling like,
I feel nice and refreshed.
Come back anytime.
All right.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
And we'll stop by Stanley's. Hey, Stanley, what's going on? What's up, Rebecca? I think I can clean these parts with some liquid solvent. Yeah? You'll be spick and span in no time. You seem awfully chipper today, Rebecca. Van? What's he doing here with someone so pretty? Damn. Don't worry about her. She's just a little shy. Says she's more comfortable around machines than people. Well, people are just so scary, you know. And when there's so many of them out during the day, I could pass out just thinking about it. I see. I guess she uses all her free time to focus on her craft? Well, she definitely gets the job done, that's for sure. She's looking a little more tense than usual, though. Maybe I should check in with Chris to see if anything is wrong. Okay. No, I did something wrong. Okay, there it goes. So we visited Sana, okay. There's Chris. Hey, Van. I keep on forgetting Stanley is his dad. His dad is named this place, and they work here for him. Hey, Van, you here for a Cypher tune-up? Yeah, I was, but now doesn't seem like the best time. Yeah, sorry about that. We're in the middle of doing some maintenance on our equipment. We've been getting a lot of requests to work on those T-phones. What the hell is a T-phone? So we figured it might be time to update our gear. T-phones? Aren't those Cyphers adapted for civilian use? Yep. They're nothing more than a mobile phone for the average Joe, though. Still, I've heard they've been selling like hotcakes ever since they released. You got that right. Although now that I think about it, you don't really see too many in the old town, huh? Well, either way, we've gotten a good number of repair requests for the things already. We just need to be prepared for the inevitable flood. The inevitable flood, man, it's coming. Stanley's factory. I guess they're as skilled as the rumors claim. Yeah, they practically got all the other repair shops beat. Looks like we'll have to drop in some other time, though. Okay, so we can't get shit done today. Screw you guys. Yeah. Back to the music. I think that's it here, huh? Yep, Flora's place. I'm trying to think of anything else I missed. As a matter of fact, you have to at least consume these things once.
I'm stuffed.
So.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Sorry, I keep saying that shit, but it is what it is.
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
Let's head to Riverside.
Off we go.
Well, here we are. Haven't been here in a couple of months. Last time was when we were knocking a few back with Nate over at Bermonti's. Ah, yes. It was nice that our schedules open to happened to align for once. I can't recall the last time we had done something like that. Yeah, me either. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. That'd be nice. But at this point in our lives, free time's a rare commodity. Man, this place is so beautiful. Hard to believe such a violent incident took place here a few days ago. Apparently, a little spat between gangs escalated to a case of manslaughter. God damn. This place being so close to Old Town and all, I've been making sure to keep my ear to the ground. Yes, that's a story that was fed to the public. However, the police and the guild suspect it may be related to a serial killer case. Ah, okay. The scene of the crime is in the underground maintenance tunnel. It's just past the entrance. Wasn't Giacomo murdered in the same fucking tunnel? God damn. Got it. So it's connected to one of Giacomo's old haunts, huh? Yeah, wasn't his throat slit down there? The area's been picked clean for the most part. But yeah, there's something fishy about that place. I can smell it. Well, before we head over there, let's drop off Ramadi's. I want to ask him about the case. That's fine. Shall we then? All right. All right. I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we'll be heading around this place, catching back up with everyone, and moving through the story. Man, it feels weird to be playing this. Like, it doesn't even feel like a continuation. It just feels like she put on a new outfit. And graphics look a little, I tell they spruced up things a little bit here. It's a lot more, the lighting is better, and, you know, the outfits, the detailing and stuff is showing up even more. But we're going to end here.
Alrighty.
And when we come back, we'll be getting on with the rest of the game. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone checking out the vids, as always. New to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.